Hello everyone, so today I am going to be doing this look for you, and this is kind of like a wearable smoky eye which isn't overtaken by a lot of dark colours. So this is kind of a smoky eye for shy people or people that are trying to kind of branch into colours. So yes, this is what it looks like. It's just kind of greys and purples. It's all drugstore brands. There's only one item that isn't drugstore in this look. So everything on the eyes is from MUA. This is the MUA Dusk Till Dawn palette, and this is what it looks like. There's a lot of different colours in this palette, and it's a fantastic palette to sort of do this kind of look with. You can get some neutral eyes out of that, and you can get some really dark smoky ones. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Bye! Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is apply primer, and I've already applied the Urban Decay Primer Potion to the lid, and then I've also applied my MAC Technicolor eyeliner in Grass Black to the upper waterline. So the first colour I'm going to take is this one here, kind of like a medium slate charcoal grey, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick this up on a shader brush, tap off the extra, and then you're going to pat this all the way along the lid. So you're going to place it all over the entire lid. And excuse all the tapping because this is quite a shadowy pigment, a powdery pigment I should say, and it does have a tendency to fall out because of that. So you're just going to pat it all over, and if there's any patches that maybe aren't quite as deep as the others, then just touch them up and make them a little bit deeper. So I'm just going to take a blending brush and blend that top line out so it's not quite so harsh. So then the next colour I'm going to take is this purple one here, and this is just going to go on the outer corner of the lid, and I'm also going to take it into the crease gradually. So I'm just going to place it at an angle on the outer part of the lid, and I'm going to flip the brush around a little bit and just pat it downwards so we've got this kind of slanted line here. So it works along the lash line just a little bit, and then I'm going to pick up a tiny bit more colour and just place that in the crease area. So this is just going to add a nice purple tint to our crease. It's also just going to deepen everything up a little bit. So again, blending brush, I'm just going to blend all of that out. You can pick up a little bit of the purple if you want, just to pick up a little bit more colour. You're just going to blend that until you're happy with it, and I'm going to go back with my other brush, my shadow brush, and just apply a little bit more to any area that has been a little bit worked off. Then nothing more on the brush, I'm just going to tilt my head down and just run a little bit of that along the lower lash line, and then just to make sure it's nice and smooth, blending brush, look up and then just blend like so. So if you want to blend that purple colour out, you can take this colour here, which is, again, quite a difficult shade to describe. It's kind of like a purple pinky taupe colour, and I'm just going to place that on my blending brush and just apply that right above the purple so that we get a nice gradient of colour, and then we're just going to blend it upwards towards the brow bone. I am going to take this highlight colour here, and that is going to go on our brow bone just to add a little bit of highlight to the look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this teal colour and then this kind of shimmery white colour, and I'm going to apply that on top of the all the silver colour. So I'm just going to pat it on top of that silvery charcoal grey colour, and it's going to make it more of a silvery blue colour. So I'm also just going to bring that up into the crease so that it all blends together. Then if you want to reinforce the purple just a touch, you can. And then last but not least from this palette, I'm just going to take this gold colour here, and with exactly the same brush as I have been using, I'm just going to apply this to our inner tear duct area to add a little bit of light and a little bit of dimension to the look. So you can add some liner to the bottom waterline if you want to, or you can add some liquid liner to the upper lash line if you want to. But I'm not going to do that because although I want it to be quite a smoky and dark look, I don't want it to be overshadowed by black waterlines, black eyeliners, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to brighten up the under eye with some concealer. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer in 51 Light. And I'm just going to apply this with my finger, with my ring finger. And I'm just going to pat it under like that, and then in patting motions you're going to pat it outwards and inwards, and then you can look up as well to get it as close to your under eye as you can. So the next step is going to be to add mascaras. So I have got my Bourjois Volume Fast and Perfect and my Clinique Lower Lash Mascara. So these are both black mascaras, but you could very easily add a brown if you wanted to. And that is the eyes done. Okay, so for my contour I have got my usual Benefit Hoola, so I haven't got that to hand because I think everybody knows what it looks like now. For blusher I have got my Sleek Blusher in Pixie Pink, and for my highlights I have got my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Now this is the one thing in this whole look really that isn't Drugstore, so you know, forgive me for that, but I'm really on the hunt for a decent Drugstore highlighter. So if anybody has any recommendations, then please feel free to leave it in the comment bar. So for lipstick off the lips, I am going to use a lip pencil which is called Pink Chic, and it's from a brand called Jordana, and this is an American Drugstore brand. So I'm just going to line and fill in the lips with this. Okay, so we have a nice pink base, and then because we've got some purple in the eyes, I wanted to add a little bit of purple to the lips. So I have got a Barry M lip paint. This is number 129. I can't remember what the actual name is, but it's a very lilac-y colour. So I'm just going to pat this onto the lips on top of the pink liner. And that is the look complete. So if you don't like the brightness of the lips, you can easily just use your finger to kind of like smear it around a little bit to kind of disperse the colour a little bit more so it's not quite so purpley. But you can easily choose a nude lip as well. This is just what I decided to pair with this. I do think that maybe it is a little bit bright, but then it gives the eyes something to bounce off of. So yeah, so this is the finished look, the eyes and the lips, so you can kind of chop and change as to what you want. And yeah, I hope you liked this and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and until my next video I shall see you all soon. Bye!